Hello friends, today is my 27th presentation. It is on the subject of developing standard operating procedures SOPs. The focus will be on the building design functions. However, the concepts will be applicable for any other function. I plan to include in this presentation the purpose of SOPs, what can make the SOPs comprehensive, what are the 12 business activities to make this develop these SOPs, and what should be the contents sections of this SOPs and future references. Purpose of SOPs. This is to carry out the business processes and tasks correctly, uniformly, and efficiently, maintain consistency, uniformity across the organization, reducing the training time for the employees, business associates like vendors, channel partners, and customers who also use the organization's systems, enhancing productivity by the eliminating the role conflicts and clarifying responsibilities and time frames, reducing the errors in the performing of the business activities, establishing a transparent chain of command, and meeting the statutory requirements, if any, should be part of the SOPs. What makes SOP comprehensive? These must include the scope of the work performed by the function for which it is being made, namely in our case, the designers, architects, interior designers, and MEP, stage wise deliverables and methodology for each design package, uh, outline of the resources required like manpower, computers, desktop, design equipment, and software, responsibilities and timelines for the activities to be performed, building in quality assurance like segregation of duties concept in the activities mentioned in the SOP, and a risk management framework for the design activities. 12 activities to develop the SOPs. Now, these activities, I reiterate, these are common for any function for developing the SOPs. Number one is forming a cross functional team, which may include the function being considered plus its customer function plus its supplier functions. For example, in case we are doing for the design function, the input functions may be the contracts team, the purchase team, the project team, and the customer function could be the sales team primarily. Uh, Now, conceptualizing number two is conceptualizing the contents, responsibilities, and timeliness for developing the SOPs. Third is developing section one, which is primarily includes the processes, activities, and workflows. Section two, which includes documents, manuals, and configuration and master data tables and data tables. Section 3 is profiles for accessing the activities or documents or fields in the configuration tables or master data tables. And section 4 is identifying emergency situations like situations and listing the activities which will need to be performed in case there is a total emergency like situation like earthquake or like total breakdown of the computer systems. Seventh is that what action will be triggered in case such a emergency like situation occurs, and this is important to maintain business continuity in any function. In our case, design function, that means the continuity of the release of the drawings and designs, etc. Number 8 is including financial authority norms function wise. Then documented approval of the SOP contents by the CEO or the MD or the promoters, controlled circulation of the SOPs, so that the only the latest versions are available, periodic review of the SOPs by the CFT, and amending the SOPs if any of the changes happen in serial number 1 to 10. Now, section 1. In the context of the business design function, 818 activities which I have identified in my book, they need to be captured very clearly. Uh, these include 225 core design activities, 56 statutory activities, and then there are remaining activities which are common for any function like 7 activities for developing configuration tables, 5 activities each for developing master data tables, 11 activities each for configuring designer traceability, 13 activities for configuring audit trail, 9 activities for designing coding schemes, 41 activities for carrying out the risk assessment, 20 activities for assigning access, 12 activities for developing document storage system for hard documents, and similarly 12 activities for developing the document storage system for the soft documents, 9 activities for developing the budgets, 8 activities for developing the MIS performance dashboard, 12 activities for developing the SOP itself, 9 activities for developing the financial authority norms, and 11 activities for developing the KPIs. Now, these, depending on the type of function, these need to be captured in the SOP itself, so that in case of any doubt, the concerned functional teams, they can refer to that. Section 2 includes the list of documents and tables and fields in manuals which are relevant to that function. In our case, in the case of design function, 30 type of 38 type of core documents, 31 type of statutory documents, 3 identified configuration tables, 6 identified master data tables. Of course, these are just the sample illustration which are given, and there will be actually a few more. 428 fields for the 13 construction functions, including 109 exclusive fields for the 3 design functions, 98 common for all the functions, like all other functions. I mean, 107 for finance and accounts function, 43 fields for HR and administrative functions, 8 manual comprising of 5 functional manuals, statutory manuals, similar type of manuals, etc. Section 3 includes the list of 1825 authorization profile in the context of the business design functions for construction industry. Now, these include 1125 authorization profiles for accessing 225 code activities I mentioned earlier at the rate of 5 profile per activity, 325 profiles for accessing the 65 statutory activities, 95 authorization profiles for accessing 19 field choices, and 280 authorization profiles for accessing 56 fields. Now, these authorization profile codes, they need to be captured along with the title. Section 4. This is also important section. It includes the guidelines. It includes the guidelines for managing the emergency-like situations. And emergency-like situations are like natural disaster like earthquake or IT system outage, strikes, riots, civil commotions, terrorism, sudden regulatory changes which can affect the business adversely, sudden non-availability of the critical resources, and so on and so forth. Now, these you can find details in my chapter 15 in my handbook, and annexure 37B in my website, which gives more details about the list of this list of activities which I have talked about. And my book is titled Ethics in the Real Estate and Hospitality Industry, Volume 1. And you can also refer to my website reference which I have given, where there is a blog on this. You can also refer to the Facebook.com and LinkedIn.com reference given here, where some articles may be there. And my book is available both in physical and electronic format as a Kindle in Amazon.in, Amazon.com, and it is now available in some retail outlets in Delhi NCR region. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.